Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Julia. Today we're going to do tarot spread for astrological sign Libra for the entire 2024. We're going to go through each house of the zodiac and see what kind of message Spirit has for each area of your life. So let's shuffle the cards and do our spread. I'm going to pull one card for each of the houses, and then we're going to discuss it for you. I'm going to discuss it with you and see what kind of advice and messages Spirit have for you. Okay, house number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and house number 12. Okay, let's see what we got over here. First house, house of your self-identity. And we got page of fire or page of wands over here, which is the card of creativity, enthusiasm, and motivation. So this is how people gonna perceive you, and that's the kind of energy surrounds you and your first house. You're gonna be very vibrant, very active, and the circumstances are gonna be changing really fast around you. And it looks like you're gonna have enough energy and motivation in order to accomplish all the goals that you set up for you in the upcoming year of 2024. Let's move on to the second house, which is the house of your resources and values. And we got Knight of Water or Knight of Cups over here, which represents romantic, emotional, and a little bit of dramatic energy. So what we have over here in your house of the resources, it looks like the water. Water is this the element of abundance. So there's going to be there's going to be plenty of everything when it comes to your resources, when it comes to your money, when it comes to your tangible things. It looks like there's going to be a outpour of abundance. So it looks like the year of 2024 is going to be very, very successful when it comes to money, when it comes to material resources. You can expect raises or promotions or some kind of unexpected gifts, because you know the energy of abundance is just going to be pouring into your second house of money, resources, and values. Let's move on to your third house, and the third house is the house of communication and interaction. And what we got over here is the Dreamer card. This is the card of new beginnings, and this is the card of believing and protection. So when it comes to communication, it looks like there's going to be also a lot of new beginnings. There might be some new friends coming in. The communication with your relatives and your friends, also with your neighbors, are going to be improving. So there's going to be natural outflow of communication, and they might even go to the next level. You know, if there was any kind of tension in the way you communicate with people or with certain people, they're going to be going away, because you know the energy is going to be flowing much easier this year, next year of 2024. Let's take a look at the fourth house, and what we have over here, we have Queen of Cups. This is older woman who is very loving, giving, and caring. This might represent either your mother or your aunt or some kind of close relative who's going to be in your fourth house, in your actual house a lot, and somebody who's going to provide a lot of comfort and care for you. So you might be even getting closer either with your mother or with other female figure in your life. Let's take a look at your fifth house, which is the house of joy and play. And we got over here Queen of Pentacles, gracious, practical, and capable. This is also the card of stability, I would say. In your 5th house, there's this stable and practical energy that I sense. This is also the house of your kids, the 5th house. So if you're trying to have kids, or if you want to have kids, there is possibility that that you're going to be successful in it. There might be a new kid coming in your life, in your family. It might also have to do with if you have kids already. There's going to be some certain circumstances, certain events surrounding your kids. Because this card represents some kind of dynamic activity around kids, around young energy. Let's take a look at your 6th house, which is the house of your work. And what we got over here, we got High Priestess. It's about intuition, wisdom, and patience. This is beautiful card. When it comes to your work, there's going to be some new information revealed. You might be getting some kind of new knowledge, which will set you up for promotion or raise. So this also might represent your co-worker, somebody who's going to be like a wise counselor, who's going to be helping you moving in your career further and further. But this is overall very nice and positive card to have in your 6th house, in your house of work. Also, this is the house of if there's any kind of health issue that you might be experiencing, the High Priestess also is the card of healing. You might be getting better, you might be getting rid of whatever health issue bothered you in the past. Let's take a look at your 7th house, which is the house of love and partnership. And what we got over here is the Strength card. The Strength is also the card of courage, compassion, and perseverance. This is also the card of not just compassion, but the passion. So there's going to be some new partner, new love, new romantic partner coming into your life if you're single, for all my single ladies over there, with a lot of courageous and passionate qualities. Also for those who is already in relationship and married, there is going to be some new spark coming up, because this card brings a lot of strength, a lot of passion, and a lot of spark in the existing relationships. If you have any kind of issues in the existing relationship, you're going to have enough strength and courage to overcome them. Okay, let's move on to the 8th house, the house of mystery and transformation. This is also a house of somebody else's resources. And what we got over here is 9 of Swords, which is the card of worries and anxieties. And what I see is that there are going to be some transformative changes happening in your life in 2024. That's going to bring you quite a bit of worries and anxiety. But let me tell you something. Those changes, those transformations are going to be absolutely necessary for you. There might be career change, there might be change of romantic partner, something that's no longer serves you well is going to be living your life, and that might cause you some anxiety, but it's absolutely necessary in order to take you to the next level. Let's move on to the 9th house. This is the house of faith and learning. This is also the house of higher education. And what we got over here is 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords, this is the card of meditation, recuperation, and contemplation. So the kind of knowledge is going to be coming into your life. There's going to be a lot of spiritual knowledge that you're going to be receiving this year, my dear Libras. Don't be afraid of it. You know, don't. This card advises you to engage in more of a meditation, in pursuing more of a spiritual knowledge, because that's what this is something that's necessary for you next year in order to again to take you to the next level. Let's take a look at the next house. The 10th house is the house of career and success. And we got 5 of Cups over here. So again, as I said before, there are going to be some transformative events happening in your life. There is going to be some major changes happening when it comes to your career, when it comes to your jobs. And again, it might give you quite a bit of anxiety, but don't resist it, because it is a necessary step in order to move you forward. You know, it's not going to be these easy changes, but they definitely going to move you forward towards bigger and better things. Let's take a look at 11th house, which is the house of friendship, community, and technology. And here we got Knight of Fire. You see, we see this on this card. We see this handsome man, confident, passionate, and adventurous. So there might be some new friend coming into your life, you know, somebody who is tall, dark, handsome, with a lot of compassion. So this it might start as friendship and then move forward towards the romance, because from this card I sense this romantic feel, you know. You're going to be meeting this person because this is also the house of technology, so you might be meeting this person online, and you know, things gonna start maybe a little bit slow with friendship and then turn into a romantic adventure. Okay, let's move on to the last house, which is 12th house, the house of faraway lands, immigration, and spirituality. And here we got 7 of Wands, which is the card of challenges, determination, and resistance. So I sense that there is going to be faraway travel for you, and in some kind of unknown lands where you don't know anybody, where you're not really familiar with the culture, and you will be facing certain challenges over there, maybe with the food that you're going to be eating, with some exotic food, or you know, exotic entertainments, you know, that you might be experiencing over there. But this is something that's going to be really surprising you, and you know, you might resist it a little bit at first, you know, but then you're definitely going to enjoy this new experience. Okay, so now let's move on to my second deck, and let's pull one card and get overall advice for my dear Libras for the year of 2024. See, okay, envy. There's a lot of envious energy around you, you know. I would recommend you to keep your personal stuff to yourself. You don't want this envy to harm you. Let's see what's underneath this envy. Okay, man holding a coin. This is about your money. This is about your financial resources. When it comes to your money, you need to keep stuff to yourself, you know, because there is somebody's envious of material resources that you have. Even though you're going to be having some changes and transformation in your career, when it comes to money and financial resources, we see the abundance cards, you know, and this abundance is going to create a lot of envy in some people. So that's why, you know, make sure you keep stuff to yourself.